Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended. And today I'm going to be taking my rock drake through the Lost Temple Cave here. And I'm hoping that we can actually make it through here with nothing more than a rock drake, though I do have my Reaper here, and apparently I also have Moses and Dinosuchus. But anyway, I'll try to make it through here just on my rock drake. I think I'll be fine. I don't think there should be anything too strong in this cave. But I do want to start collecting the artifacts, and I also want to see if any of the loot crates in here have a chance to give any Mega Raptor saddles, as I'm desperately trying to find a good one. I did want to use a rock drake for this, though, because this cave is really hard to get out of. As far as I know, this is the only way in and out of the cave, so Deinonychus aren't really able to climb right now in the position that they're in, so rock drakes are probably the new best way to actually get into this cave. So we're just gonna have to handle everything in here. Unfortunately, I forgot my Drakeling, so I'm not gonna be nearly as strong as I would be, but I'm hoping that rock drake will be able to take on Onyx, but I guess we'll have to see. It looks like the stuff in here isn't too high level, so that makes me feel a bit better. Camera might be a bit too zoomed out to be in this cave, that I might have to bring it back in. But yeah, I've never actually been through this cave before. Definitely not on Ascended, but not even on Evolved, so I'm hoping that I can find my way through and I won't get lost too easily, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know if Rock Drake's going to be the best method to handle this, but I think we should be okay. I'm a bit worried, though, about it being able to make it through everything here. Here, let me zoom the camera in a bit. That might help for now. Yeah, it looks like rock drake can't fit through there. I might have to end up going through much of this cave on foot. I was kind of hoping that I could my rock drake, but I guess I should have seen this one coming. Yeah, it looks like much of the cave is just too small for the drake. Oh well. At the very least, I can go ahead and get out with my rock drake, and I'll just have to walk through this on foot. I might just pull out Loki. I didn't bring my Mega Raptor with me, so I'll have to go ahead and get that at some point, but yeah, I think we should be fine going through here on Deinonychus. If things aren't cave levels, then I think we'll be okay. Especially since I brought all my weapons with me. Does this lead out to that main room we were just in, or... yes it does, okay. I believe there's 2 artifacts in this cave, if I remember correctly. So, hopefully I'll be able to find both, but let's see. Interesting. Flaming pot. There we go. Let's see if there's anything... Oh, one of the artifacts is already over here. Okay. Be careful of all the bats, though. Don't want to catch mega rabies in here. Guess it wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, he just doesn't really do a lot of damage without the pack. Alright. I guess I can just take him out by shooting him. There we go. Alright. I've been stealing some more wyvern eggs since last episode, trying to get some better stats, and I ended up getting a pretty good melee damage for a fire wyvern, but unfortunately it and the good stamina we got last episode were both males, so I'm still looking for a good female to try and pair them with, hopefully with some pretty good health. I'd like to have some good health. I don't really care too much about the weight stat, but I would definitely like to have some good health. Let's take out the scorpion first. Alright. Here's Artifact of the Brute. I'm not sure which other artifact is in here, but I'm hoping that it's just through here. It looks like there's a blue crate down there. I know that there's eels in this cave, so I don't know if... I don't think a blue crate's worth it. If there is going to be Mega Raptor saddles, I highly doubt they'll be in a blue crate, seeing that they're crafted at level 60, so try it for the other artifact. See if I can find my way around. Oh, let's see. I think both these lead out to the main room, right? Yeah, there's sapphire, so let's see. Let's head through here. This looks like it probably loops around to the same area, doesn't it? Yeah. That looks like a breakable rock, so we might have to go through here. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. Should probably take off the ghost skin now that Fair Ascendant's ended, but I kind of like the ghost skin on because it looks really nice. I kind of like how the feathers don't always show, depending on the angle you look at it from. It's kind of cool. Looks like we got another room up here. Oh, that's a lot of onyx. Let's hop to the other side. Looks like there's another blue crate in the water. I'm just gonna ignore that and... Okay. A little bit nervous. Oh, never mind. I was afraid I was gonna have to actually go underwater and I might not be able to make it without scuba tank, but looks like we're fine. Can I? Oh. I didn't hear you. I thought that this cave had cave levels, but I guess it doesn't. That's nice. Forgot my Drakeling, though. Probably should have remembered to bring that. It's smart. That looks like if I fall down there, I'm gonna die. Okay. Looks like we're gonna actually have to be very careful here. A yellow drop over there. I should be able to just simply jump. I do have some grappling hooks, though. So if I knew that I was gonna have to do this, I would've brought some more. Here. Let's hop over to the other side. Are those raptors? Oh, they're Dilos. I heard some onyx aggroing to me. Just want to be really careful. I don't want to fall down there. There we go. Is that... What was that? I think that was an Arthro? No, Scorpion. Let's see if I can get them to fall down. Okay, yeah. That is a... Okay, so... Can't go down there or I'm gonna die. Hopefully that won't be a problem. Actually, I have a ton of fabricated sniper ammo, so I'll hopefully be okay. Oh, watch out for the Arthros, though. Here, I'll try and get them all to fall down. Okay. Chibi's constantly freaking me out. I just see this small flying thing right by me. I'm thinking it's an onyx. Speaking of which, let's take this one out. I can probably just take it out with the... How'd that not hit it? There we go. Oh. It's not good. Oh, I should not have hopped over here. Oh well. I have really good armor, so I'm not too worried about getting knocked out. Make things even worse for them, there's also bushes around here I can get some stim berries from. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that before I end up getting knocked out. Also, I'm just gonna get really unlucky. Oh well. I don't need that many. Here. I was originally planning on taming a Giganophis today, as you can see by the flute, but unfortunately, I couldn't really find any. I ended up killing all the bad ones on the map, so I'm just waiting for more to respawn. I could probably make that jump, but I don't know if I want to gamble it. This cave actually looks really nice. Here. Let's take this guy out before he comes back to kill me later. I think that's got Arthro. Oh, it's bad. I definitely could have ran this earlier, honestly. I kinda wish that I did. I like running caves with really good loot because you can run them on foot pretty easily, but it's still fun to do because I like just doing caves on foot, but at the same time, there are times that I wish that I did caves earlier in the game so they're actually difficult. I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to go. I probably am supposed to go over there, but I'm just nervous. I also don't really know how I'd get back. So, wasn't there a yellow drop in this room somewhere? I'll get on my way out. I did pick up Loki, right? Okay, I did. And I have Abomination. Okay. If worst comes to worst, I can use one of them. Uh, okay, I thought that I was gonna fall down. Alright, we're good, though. But yeah, if worst comes to worst, I can use one of them to help me get out of here. I'd like to be able to do it with just grappling hooks, but I don't think that's going to happen, and it looks like we may have come to a spot that I'm not going to be able to pass. Let's hop up on this. Uh-oh. Am I stuck? There we go. Unfortunately, this thing's alone. I can probably take it out. We got some ammonites. Do ammonites normally make those kind of sounds? Or is that just this part of the cave? Alright, let's head down. Hopefully I can make it through in time. Oh no, there's Eurypterids. Oh, I didn't know there were Eurypterids. I think we'll be okay, though. Yeah, it looks like we passed them. Fortunately, they don't swim too fast, but still, one hit from one of those and I'd be out. Let's see. This almost looks like it's a exit to the cave, almost. Let's see. I'm concerned that I'm not seeing any creatures more underwater. Not too confident, but alright. Let's see where this one leads. The big column. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to swim all the way up there. Oh, never mind, I'll make it. It's going to be really difficult getting out of here, though, without a scuba tank. That was a really bad idea. Hopefully, if there are cave drops in here, one of them will have a thing of Lazarus Chowder that I can use. Might be able to tank the drowning, though. It's like we have a important room up here. There we go. Let's see. Is there traps in here? It's like this door. I feel like if I step off of this slightly raised area, it's gonna trigger a trap and I'm gonna die. Getting flashbacks to Ragnarok. I don't see any obvious buttons. Try to use this to just look around close to the wall without actually getting close to the wall. And none around here looks like press it. Nope. That's not good. Am I supposed to be here? I know I can get out, which makes me feel better, but I don't suppose it's out here, is it? Maybe I have to step off. Not hearing any switches. Oh, there's the button. I feel stupid. Okay. Hold on, is there a button to get out of here? Okay, hold on. I don't want to go in there if... I don't want to go in here if there's a timer I have to beat. But I'm not seeing any escape buttons. Makes me nervous. Alright, you know, I'm gonna commit to it. Let's see. Hold on, this looks like an exit. Wait a minute, this is the exit, isn't it? Yeah, that's the exit. Okay. Interesting. It makes me feel a lot better about there not being a switch here. Is there something down this way? No. I feel like this room wouldn't be here unless it had some sort of purpose. I'll come back to that if I can't find anything anywhere else. Also try... I don't think there's supposed to be anything over here, but... Are these rocks able to be broken? Well, those shouldn't be able to. Do I just have to head back down? Did I miss something? Looks like everything respawned. Think I make that? Yeah, we're fine. Ah, great. Should have seen that one coming. Maybe there's something down there at the bottom of that bit of water I have to go through. Thought that there was more stuff up here. Alright. Let's see. Honestly, you know, I'm gonna take my shield off. Just see if there's anything down here I need to go through. There is 2 artifacts in here, right? There must be. Yeah, that room that we were in with the pitfall, I feel like that wouldn't be there if that was just to get you to the exit. I feel like there's got to be something through there eventually. I guess I can head back there. Alright, back here again. Let's see if I missed something last time I was in here. I want to take out any bats. I hop down here. There was a crate up there. We can go grab that. I don't know if a yellow one will have anything good, but may as well take a look. Let's see if I can actually walk up to it without needing to use a grappling hook. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff over there. Maybe that's got the artifact. Can I just walk up this? Nah. There we go. Let's see what we get. Honestly, I'll take the med brews, just in case. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Hurt my knees a little bit. Might be a tunnel over there. I can make that, right? Oh, yeah. There we go. Alright, not seeing anything over here, though. Oh, hold on, is that? No, that's a little divot in the wall. Huh. I'm also kind of at a loss here. I'm not really sure where the other artifact in here is. I don't think there's one up there, so I can check. Yeah, I didn't think so. Just want to check, make sure there isn't anything like up in the roof of the cave. Looks like we're pretty clear. As far as I can tell, I should just have to proceed to the next room. Huh. That is over there, right? Yeah. I'm not gonna gamble that. Then one up there. Okay. Then we'll just head through here again, I guess. Well, that was a complete waste of my time. I'm thoroughly stumped here. I'm not really sure where else I can really go. I guess I could check the room over here again just one more time. Here. Do I have my torch on me? Oh, I do. Perfect. I guess with it dyed red, it doesn't really generate a lot of light. I want to look, see if there's anything I can interact with on these walls, or anything that looks like a door, but I'm not seeing anything. Whoa, what's going on there? Must be some weird lighting bug or something. Oh, that's weird. Unless, hold on. Is it going away now? Can I make that jump? I don't think I can. Maybe it was just a bug. Thought for a second it might be light shining from an artifact or something, but I guess not. Well, I will attempt to find whatever I'm missing in here, and I will bring you guys back when I find the next path I need to go to, or just the artifact itself. So, it's been quite an amount of time trying to find where this thing is, and I accidentally stumbled across it in the pitfall room, so hold on, I just want to safely get down so I can actually show you guys where this thing is for anyone who doesn't actually know. But if you enter the room, which you enter over here, or there, and you make your way, this leads you towards the exit, right over through that tunnel, right over there. Right up there, in those yellow crystals, there's the artifact. I have no idea how exactly you're supposed to find that. I'm honestly just glad that I have Rock Drake, because I accidentally stumbled across it. I don't know if there's Megalanias on this map, but I would highly recommend that you get one if you don't have a way to just bring whatever creature you want into whatever area you want, like I do. You need to be really careful getting off here, though, because I might fall down, and I think that It's just a pitfall below me. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to very carefully find a way to just sit down on the same ledge. Fortunately, the camera is making it really difficult. I don't know where it is. There it is. Okay. Ugh. First person in rock rakes is difficult. Okay, I think this might be good enough, right? Okay. We're good? Just mount to the side. Okay. I got it. Definitely going to use grappling hooks next time. But yeah, that's how you get this artifact, I guess. That took me way too long to figure out, and again, I only found it by complete accident. I never would have looked there were it not for me just trying to move along the ceiling to see if I could see some extra hole in the wall that might lead to another room. But yeah, so that's both the artifacts from this cave. Honestly, with the exception of really struggling to find the second artifact, really not that bad. Definitely would be careful though, because there is some underwater areas, and they have Eurypterids in them, which are always just terrifying. I mean, getting hit by a Eurypterid is honestly almost a guaranteed way to just get knocked out and then drown. But honestly, other than that, it really wasn't that bad. And yeah, if you go in here with a rock rake, it's actually pretty easy to not only just get into the cave, but also to get out. You don't have to leave through this special pathway. Unfortunately, I only was able to find 2 or 3 blue crates, which I didn't even open. And where is this eel? Okay, sure. And a single yellow crate, which fortunately respawned twice, but there wasn't anything good in there, so not exactly great for loot, and still no sign of a Mega Raptor saddle. I'm honestly getting concerned at this point that they just don't exist in the loot pool. I'm hoping that eventually they will add that, because I really would like to try some crazy things with my mutated Mega Raptor, but if I don't get a good saddle, some of those plans are going to have to, well, they're not going to work, so yeah, I'm just going to head back home, and then we can go ahead and put these 2 artifacts in the trophy room, and I'll be right back. We're back. Let's go up to the trophy room and put in these 2 new artifacts. I think this puts us now at 4 artifacts of the, I think there's 10 on the map, but I think I only need 3 or 4 of them to fight Alpha Grendel. I'll put them here on the opposite side. Guess I have to equip them. There we go. Artifact of the Brute and Artifact of the Devourer. Both from the Lost Temple Cave. Took me way too long to find Artifact of the Devourer. I am so glad that I decided to take my rock drake in there. I probably never would have found it if I didn't. And my drakeling has been sitting here this whole time. Maybe if you were with me, I would have found it earlier. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this one. We were able to get both of the artifacts, even if it took quite a while. Fortunately, I was able to use my rock drake and didn't have to sit there for ages. I would definitely recommend getting a Megalania. Let me just quickly check if they're even on this map. Okay, there is Megalania on the map somewhere. Oh. Interesting. That must be in a different cave. I'm gonna have to... I might have to go ahead and do that cave next. Anyway, but yeah, there are Megalania on the map, so I would recommend that you use one in that cave if you can't use either a cryopod or something similar to get a rock drake into that cave, because getting to that artifact with nothing more than grappling hooks would definitely be pretty difficult. But anyway, yeah, I think that's going to be it for this one. So, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, farewell.